Hey everybody, Bridget Lynn Dolgoff, Conscious of Economics and Urban Farm Project. Anyway, I'm just waking up on Monday. Today is Zimbabwe's historic election. Let's hope it goes well for the people of Zimbabwe. Send them a lot of community arms wrapping, heartfelt energy. They've been through hell, and they should have never been through hell, considering as far as resources, they're one of the wealthiest countries in the world. So maybe shocking to some, racist people out there, but it's the truth. So, we've been having really bad fires. Well, in Reno, we're getting all the smoke from like 7 or 8 fires. I'm sure there's lots of areas that are getting really bad smoke. So, sometimes, I don't really know what the prayer or the medicine approach is, sorry, I'm just kind of still waking up. I had to sleep inside on the floor, so I didn't sleep in my bed last night. So I'm a little groggy and my back is a little sore and, So, so a couple of days ago, I just sat down and, did a prayer and just said, Grandfather, help with the fires. Because I'm not really sure, how to pray for this or, how the good way for the fires to be put out or, anything like that. So I'm lucky. I have teachers that are in the dreaming world that do all kinds of stuff. They adjust me, they correct me, they fix me, and they'll either come here or I can go there. So it's not a big issue for me, and I know that sounds kind of out there for some people, but I've been doing this stuff for a long time, and I've been awake since I was popped out. Okay, so what basically, I just wanted to tell people, so I went to the grandfather, and a native man from the dreaming world came, and we worked together, and he said, we're going to draw a circle. We're in the desert in the sand, and he drew a small circle with a stick. And he said that inside the circle was all the fires in the United States. And then he proceeded to take water and drizzle it over the line of the circle. He said, because we want to make sure that we even get the fire on the edge of the circle. So he went around and kept filling the water and then keep saturating the ground until the circle was gone and the water came out from the circle. So there was a couple parts on there that wouldn't be saturated, which no matter how much work was done on it, those were the places that were meant to be fires. So it told me that, 95% of all the fire shouldn't be. So that means that they're being set. That means that they're in a bad way, that they're wrong. And I'm going to put them in the false flag category. Just listening, because I can hear a helicopter going over. So helicopters bug me because it's an invasion of your space. It's an invasion, if you live out in a quiet area out in the middle of nowhere, there shouldn't be anything going over. It goes against your rights. It goes against nature's rights. Those vibrations and stuff that come from that disturb bugs, and they disturb bees, and they disturb the vibrations of areas. I mean, and then amplify it to like 5G and cell phone towers. It's ridiculous. It's a total disturbance of life itself. Okay. Anyway, so then we ended the ceremony, and that was it. So for the last like 2 days, there's been like zero wind. It's been, and it's so, I'm watching the medicine. I'm watching in this area anyway. There hasn't been any wind. So I'm watching the medicine play out, from the grandfather who came through the dreaming world to help me to figure it out. So it's interesting because every time I learn something new, it's always about the circle. No matter what it's going to be, it's always about the circle. Okay, let me fix my camera. Oh, there we go. All right. So let's see what else. So I have to have I think I've got the light on, but I have the doors shut because, the smoke is bad. And then just run little swamp cooler, so that way the cooler, so it circulates the air and brings in new air, but it's kind of cleaned a little bit. So yesterday I couldn't see. There was a point in the morning early before lunch where I couldn't see across the street. So the smoke's been bad for about 6 days. So hopefully I may go back in and do some more work and see, what else might need to be done. All right, so let's see. What else was I going to talk about this morning? Just getting ready to start my journey. My journey's kind of taking, so I was going to do this whole trip, and then things kind of shifted last week. I think the eclipse had an effect on that, and there was a lot of things that happened. There was people that went totally psychotic in my life. There were people unraveling. There were people throwing down threats. There were people, acting badly. So I decided to split my trip. And so I'm going to be going in a different direction, kind of going north. Leaving August 15th and going to do some work somewhere else for about a month and a half. Then I'll come back to Reno, and then I'll in November, I'm kind of excited, we'll be heading south. So maybe stopping in Vegas to do some work with my friend Bear, help him with putting his lodge up. Then I'll be heading to San Diego to see a friend down there for probably other interesting spiritual reasons. And then I'll be heading to New Mexico, and I'll be working with the Native Seed guy, and I'll be spending a couple weeks at the Native Seed Bank. A whole bunch of people will be coming, so we can discuss. Well, there'll be seed sellers and seed growers and all coming together. So I'm really excited about that. That's really the number one thing that I really wanted to do. So anyway, so just to update on my trip and update on the work that I'm working on for the fires that are going on. And that's it. All right. Have a great day. Conscious of Economics and Urban Farm Project. Bridget Lynn Dolgoff, and I'm getting really excited about my trips. I feel a little bit more at ease that they're pieces here and there instead of, having to hit the road all at once and bunny hopping, all over the place, which can be kind of exhausting. And at least I'll have a period of integration. It's always good to have a period of integration. So anyway, that's it. Talk to you later. Have a great day. Oh, and I'm still, yeah. Okay, bye.